All right, so previously on Omega Core, the party quickly dealt with Pinnochet through use of suggestion magic to make him come willingly, or at least as willing as someone under a spell can be. They then went over to deal with the leader of the church, who started off with some truly impressive magic, but was ultimately foiled by a solid dispel magic spell, a power that the gods that be have begun to question the safety of its existence of in this campaign. After capturing both leaders, they returned to Bloodbath and Beyond and plotted out their next course of action. They would bring Drizzt with them to the Hanging Tree to secure evidence against Lilith and Ordog and leave the dwarves behind to watch the prisoners and drink themselves silly. All right, so you guys are still in Bloodbath and Beyond before you depart.
I'm hearing a little bit of echo from you, Trevor.
I hear that as well. Is that from me? Or is somebody
I don't
else?
know.
I don't hear an echo, so I don't know.
Echo, 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 echo. I don't hear it now. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't hear it now either. I don't know.
Just keep going.
No, I figured you'd want to know. That's
Yeah.
it's certainly livable. So
Nothing I can do about it now. But yes, we're still in the Bloodbath and Beyond. If you wish to do things before we depart the premises, you should do it now.
So Nomad has a question for Screech. Hello, Screech. Do you have any fancy scarves or belts, possibly, that might go with my outfit?
Scarves.
Or belts, or how about any, like, rings that I could wear? Just simple, basic ring that I could maybe... Nothing magical or anything like that.
You wouldn't want to be magical. That's not good. I suppose I have a few ornamentations that might strike your fancy. How about this? He pulled out a burlap sack. It can go on your head. I like to put it on my head sometimes to feel fashionable.
Do you have anything made out of metal?
He put the bucket on your head.
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
I think you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. How much is it?
It's 1 gold piece.
Okay, well, I put it to the side and say, do you have anything smaller?
He gives you a metal cup. I don't think it'll fit on your head.
How about something for my finger? It would fit on my finger.
He pulls out a silver ring.
Oh. How much is this silver ring?
5 gold pieces.
Would you take 4?
No.
Would you take 6?
No.
Only 5.
Only 5.
Okay. Alright, I'll pull out 5 gold pieces and give him 5 gold pieces for the silver ring. Does it fit? Does it fit my hand? My finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's a toe ring.
Well, that would be okay too.
In particular, your pinky.
My
Wait a
pinky
minute.
toe?
Wait a minute.
Is there such a thing? Yes.
Is there anything else you want?
Yeah, go ahead. I think this Ayanthe would be interested in something.
Yes. What's our armor class decrease at hour-wise?
What? Oh. Your AC drop, hardship, 12 hours.
Okay. I need 3 scrolls. The second level, level 2.
Okay, what kind?
3. What do you mean?
You have to pick a specific spell.
Oh,
You buy a spell scroll of a specific type. and then that has you the ability to cast that one spell once.
Once, and then it disappears after you use it.
Right. Yes. I just looked at my own because I wasn't ready to look at anybody else's. 'Cause I didn't know that was a thing, but that's okay. Let me grab. I know which spells. Hold on. 1 second. I got them. Okay. It is Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Hold Person.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Just so you know, I have Hold Person also.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
got it last time. As a scroll.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Do you want mine?
I mean, it's only 280 GP.
No,
That's up to you.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Having 2 is not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I'll keep it.
I
That's
did
fine.
realize after I got it that the DC on second level scrolls is just 13. So you can't use your own DC. You're supposed to use the scrolls DC.
Oh,
unless
really?
the DM decides otherwise.
Wait,
I thought
really?
it was. I thought that was only if you couldn't cast magic.
No, the DC on it. You know the.
Yeah.
It's to do with the level of the scroll. I didn't realize
I
that.
do-
but
I do
saw
see
it
that.
in
No,
the
I don't.
rules.
No, I don't. Where did you see that?
It's under spell scrolls. Unless it says you use.
No,
your,
I
if
think
it
that's.
says specifically you use your own DC, that's different.
Well,
but
says
if it doesn't say,
if the spell is on your class's spell list, but of a higher level than you can only cast. You must make an ability check using your modifier to determine whether you cast it successfully, and the DC is 12. I guess the question is, where does that sentence structure?
I looked up
correctly?
under. I saw that there's a table. I found a table. It had a table for
Yeah,
the different
I've-
spell
it-
levels.
D&D Beyond, I'm looking at it right now. Give me 1 second.
But that
I
doesn't
don't
affect
remember.
you if you have access to the spell, though, is the question.
I think
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
for people. But wouldn't that just be for people who don't have that spell?
No, you can't even cast it if you don't have that spell. You can't even use it.
Spells on
You
your-
have to
But
have that.
no,
it has to be
Trevor
on your
said-
list.
No, Trevor said that it didn't have to be on your list.
Hold on.
No, we had this discussion last time. It
Well,
it has to be.
like casters versus non-casters, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Or learned versus prepared. So you can scroll and cast it.
All right. I'm pretty sure of this because I actually looked at it before.
Oh no, you're right. It says otherwise it's unintelligible if it's on your class's spell list. You're right.
Right. It has to be on your class's spell list. So I assume these are cleric spells you're getting, right?
Yeah, well, yes, because that's
Yeah.
what you said. And then
Right.
Trevor was like, no, you can look at someone
I-
else's. And I was like,
yeah.
well, I
No,
wasn't
no.
ready for that.
No.
Keep
No.
thinking
That's.
that,
I
it's not
wondered why
true.
you said that. Now I get it. Right.
Because I spoke as it happened.
Right. I mean, Trevor can basically change the rules, but if you want to know what the rules are as written, it's you have to have the. And he said this before.
Okay, I'm
You know,
so
we went
sorry. I
through this
love the
before.
way that you said that. If you want to know what the rules are as written.
Well, the one
No,
of the
I know what
rules
you
of
were saying.
I keep
D&D
using-
says that the DM can say anything you want.
No, I
keep-
know it. It's just the way
I
that
keep
you
using
said that.
whiz-bang rules. Whiz-bang rules, because whiz-bang is allowed somebody else to use it. That was the thing.
Right.
And we
right,
used those and no spell scrolls for literal years. So.
Yeah. Yep.
It was just so funny.
Well, I'm glad I amused you.
No, it was
Yeah.
just so funny the way you said it.
So I think if you look up just magic spell scrolls and then look up the.
No, I see. Yeah, it says save DC. Yeah, it's 13.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's on.
Which-
It's in like if you hover on your list in the shop, it's on there too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a save DC of 13 and an attack bonus of +5.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yep.
Yeah, you can scroll. It says it on there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I was just warning you that it is a DC of 13, not your own DC.
Yeah, my DC would be higher.
Yeah, mine is too. So it wasn't as great of a spell as I thought it was, but it still could be useful. The thing is, it takes an action, so that means that's what you're going to do for your turn, and it's not real high probability of success. So do you want to do it or don't you? You know, that kind of stuff. So you always got to
Oh.
weigh that.
Thing using a spell scroll is an action.
Well, yeah. It's your
It's whatever the spell is. So if the spell was a reaction, it's a reaction that it takes. But if
Oh,
the
that makes
spell
sense.
is an action, then it takes an action. Yeah.
It's basically just a way to try to save a spell slot.
Yeah, you're right.
So you want to get spells. You want to get spells that
Sorry.
you would want to use as a prepared spell, but now you don't have to prepare it if you don't want to.
Well, I mean, no, I thought I would want to do spells that I only want to use once or twice, so I don't have to use a slot that I would need for spells that you use multiple times.
Or ones that don't require a saving throw. If they're cast on self or something, right?
That's true.
Because then it doesn't matter.
But like,
it's
I probably... wait, hold on.
Or ones that you say, well, I'm only preparing this just in case I might need it once in a blue moon. That might be a good spell to get.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So hold on. So anything that says like...
And it's a cleric spell you can buy.
Yeah.
Probably.
But if they have any kind of... So if it's just any DC, or is it...
If it takes a saving throw...
Well, but
that
what's the
saving
difference between, like, a saving... like, you're saying saving throw.
So the difference is, are you rolling, or is your target rolling? If you're rolling to hit, then it's an attack. If they are rolling, then it's a saving throw.
Right.
So that's where that spell DC comes into effect.
Just that the attack bonus is which is +5 goes if you're attacking.
So things like healing spells that you're casting on us won't be affected by that lower DC. Things that are outright attack won't be as affected by that spell DC. It's just things that require your opponent to try to save from it will be more affected by it.
So basically, find a non-combat spell and you're fine for the most part.
That's why you suggested possibility was aid, because aid doesn't require a saving throw or an attack.
Healing spells are really good. Fireball is always a really good one to get onto.
Yeah, but
I don't have Fireball.
No. I'm just using it as an example.
Oh.
Because Fireball is like the go-to, like, boom boom. Or worst comes to worst, if you do want attack spells, look for ones that will still do half damage on a save.
Yeah, well, so like, I guess why I was what confused me a little bit is that, like, blindness and deafness says Constitution saving throw for the target, but then Chains of Light says strength check against the caster.
Okay, strength check is different.
Yeah.
Does it say? What's it actually say about the strength check? Because it's got to beat something.
Says the creature can take a strength check against the caster spell DC.
Hey, now that's different because you're the caster, and so it doesn't.
And even if the bonds are broken, they still take radiant damage.
Yeah.
That's the kind of.
That's like getting out of a
that
grapple,
might
basically.
be better, huh?
That's like getting out of a grapple basically for them, right? They have to make a check to try and break the chains, rather than it wouldn't be an immediate thing they do, right? They do it like on their turn probably.
Right. It's a check, and it's against. It actually says specifically her spell save DC, not. Most of them don't say that, so that does. I would have said that probably affects. That probably would mean she could use her spell save DC.
Yes. So
which
instead of hold,
better.
yes. So instead of hold person, I'll do. It's Chains of Light, not Chains of the Deity. Chains of Light. Because they're two different ones, and I have both.
Okay. I'm also pretty sure Chains of Light is a homebrew.
What?
I think it's a homebrew. Just so you're aware.
Where would it say that?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's just not in the spell list. So.
It's in this. What?
It's not in the D&D Beyond spell list. Like.
Well, that's where I'm looking at it.
Never mind. It's fine. Well, actually, can she get? Is she allowed to have homebrew?
Yeah, it's fine.
Script. Okay, wasn't sure.
I think it's Logan's spell. For Audrey.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
It is? That's so weird then that it would show up on a cleric spell list.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably tagged for cleric or paladin.
Oh.
But, yeah. I put it in the D&D spell checker and it doesn't pop up at all, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And he's used it before. I know what it does.
I think it's a good spell
Yeah,
too, right?
I've found it on like the homebrew boards.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
It's a perfectly balanced spell. There's nothing weird about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, sorry. I was like way too light.
No.
I'm
it's
way too tired.
Yeah, it's very easy to add homebrew stuff to D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
yes, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, I've done it before where I've typed up character sheets and monster sheets and spell
No,
stuff.
it makes sense, but what Pop said didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I was like, I'm looking at it. That's where I pulled it from.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
It's all good. All right.
But the light not being capitalized should have given it away to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
one thing about homebrew is there's usually something
grammar
wrong with
errors.
the write-up. Yep.
So how do I add spell scrolls to my inventory?
Oh. The easiest thing to do is just to put it in your notes. Because what I had to do something for myself, but it's complicated, so I don't think you want to do it.
Yeah.
I actually made a magic item called a spell scroll case, and I added the spells to it, just so that I could have it, so I could see it show up. But that's probably too complicated, so you probably don't want to bother. That was the fancy way of doing it.
Well, if you made the item, then she can add the item too.
I'm just gonna add 3 spell scrolls.
If you go into manage inventory and type in scroll, they will start. I can see spell scroll first level right
No,
there.
yeah,
It doesn't give you the spell.
No.
You can add it in the note,
I
though.
know, but
Yeah.
I could just add in the note which one it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah, that's something at
Yep.
least.
Something. Yep.
You can also change the name of it too.
Yeah.
In your inventory.
I did that for one of my spells because I basically used it like a squirt bottle to discourage one of my party members from doing silly things. So I would just, instead of prestidigitation, I just called it Hal No.
I have prestidigitation, and I call it Presto.
Yeah.
Because of Glam and his Nomad and his his way of doing things. Although I think we changed the rules of it just slightly, but it really I don't think I'm ever going to use it for that anyway. But you never know.
Prestidigitation is so fun. It adds so much.
Yeah, is it a real word?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? I've never heard it until D&D.
Yeah.
It's basically a way to describe like the I don't even know how I would describe it.
Well, I can look it up. It's okay.
It's kind of like the fancy patter that magicians will do to distract from what they're
okay.
What
So it is like a magical thing.
It's
It's
like the prestige.
Yes. The
prestige. Okay. Yeah. Something else Nomad wants to do while she's figuring that out. To Screech. Hey Screech, do you by any chance have a maybe something to make breakfast food with? Anything like to make I'm trying to think, bagels or donuts, or I don't know what's in our world. Anything like that?
I have a waffle iron.
Ooh, how much is a waffle iron?
3,000 gold pieces.
Oh, no thank you.
It's powered by nuclear fission.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
None of us would know what that is.
No. Absolutely
Cassie
not.
is standing in front of Drizzt and trying to like really perfect her appearance to make sure she is like a perfect mirror image of him, just like unsettlingly studying his face.
Okay. He's
And
making
eye on
funny
face, just
any eyebrow motions at you.
Yeah.
After just stowing away, like her spell scroll is just gonna look and be like, Fuck. Sorry. That's not it.
What?
What?
Sorry.
I think he's having a moment. All right.
If I didn't know
was
better,
gonna
I would
make
have
a
said
joke.
they were in. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were in the same room, and she was laughing at something that.
I was
Yeah.
gonna make a joke about like perfection, but like I couldn't get there.
It just didn't make it. The 90s just
They
don't
both-
make it.
Just
they both
pretend
kind of
that I
look
did.
they both look over her and smirk at the exact same time.
All right. Anything else you guys are purchasing?
So, what about pancakes? You have anything to make pancakes with?
I don't think. What is a pancake?
I have a skillet.
A skillet. What about? Do you sell any ingredients for breakfast foods?
I have a chicken.
No.
No.
I
I
wouldn't do
think
it.
we're going to
Okay.
have to make do with rations.
Yes, I was thinking of a gift for our patron.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, she kidnapped us from our lives and is forcing us to try to do her bidding.
Well,
No.
that is true, but I've been thinking about her a little bit more lately, and thinking maybe she's not so bad. She
Not saying she's
is.
bad.
She's
but
trying
she-
to save the human lives. I
That's
think that's a
fantastic.
good thing.
She could have asked us for help.
Yes, she has bad methods, but I think her heart is in the right place. I just talk like a vampire. Her heart is in the right place.
I am the where your heart is.
At the end of a steak.
Ooh.
We can discuss presents later. For right now, we should press on.
Just do a homemade card like everyone else.
A homemade what? Card?
Card.
Card.
Card?
Card.
We'll
Oh,
make her a card and get everyone
make her a
to
card.
sign it
Okay.
for being so grateful for her saving their lives.
just trying to get on her good side. No,
No.
no.
Only if we die.
Let's go.
All
Okay.
All right, everybody. We got to do our travel stuff here.
Okay, but while we're while we're traveling, can we like commune with our spider shoes?
I'm sorry. What?
We've spent an hour in town by this point, so we should be attuned to our new spider shoes by this point.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we attuned to our spider shoes now?
Yeah. We'll go with yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I wasn't
Please
sure
don't
what.
look there
How,
for a minute.
Oh wait. I stole a staff of defense from somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, I
From,
want to attune. Do it. Does this require attunement? I want to attune to that.
It should tell you it's bottom.
And just remember, you can only have 3 items attuned at any given time.
Yeah, but I don't have any others. I don't think.
Trevor gave me a long time ago this thing that let me attune to more.
I think I did to everybody actually, but I don't know. Let me double check.
Oh, it does require attunement. I want to attune to this while we're traveling. When did I get? How did I get this?
That is from the priest.
Yeah. From the
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other guy had the trident, which I think
Well,
Cassie
pretty.
dropped it. I don't know who picked it up, but she wasn't interested in it.
Oh, I think I picked it up.
Yeah, I think
but,
you
like,
did.
We're not to. Oh, I think was it to sell? Or did I just give it to him?
I think you just gave it to him.
No,
Oh, cool.
you were gonna give it to him, but then you gave him the Blarg pin.
Oh yeah.
So you still have the trident technically. So
What was my
We'll leave that with the dwarves and say they can handle that.
what?
The trident.
To do what with it?
Just hold it until we get back and we decide what we want to do with it.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Because Cassie can't wield it, and because she can't, she has very little interest in it.
Well, one of the dwarves has no hands, so
Yeah, she immediately tries to hand it to
Bart.
Bart. And just be like, "Here, one of you, I don't," and
I
then
mean-
when they're both occupied with the drinks, she hands it to one of the dogs. Be like, here you go. Good boy.
I mean, we might as well just have Screech hold it for us.
I mean, Screech is like 1.5 feet tall, and this thing is like 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
but he's more responsible than anyone else.
Oh, just like to put with the stuff.
I trust Diego. I trust Diego with it.
They're about to get smashed.
Yep.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
To be fair, I handed it to the Hellhound as well. Like the Hellhound is definitely the most responsible.
Oh, right.
Good puppy.
It's sad but true, unfortunately. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the map here real quick and see what we got for terrain. The terrain's not bad going through here, which is good. Okay. And so that's gonna be.
Does anyone? Well, it doesn't matter.
All right. Everybody needs to make your travel checks, which is default to survival, which you would have advantage on, unless you wanted to roll a different stat. Which I would assume probably not at this point. But
so we have
Cassie has also re-drenched the horses and Drizzt and everyone in the floral essence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you get advantage, because you're keeping up the floral essence. Okay.
I thought that was for. I guess I'm confused. I thought that was so we wouldn't get detected by the.
Hold on. Yeah, Cassie, read the description of that real quick.
Oh, the forest.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just a stealth check if you get caught, but I could be wrong about that.
I think it's
15
just to help
feet
with the. Yeah.
Do you have words to it or not?
Advantage on stealth check, and deadwalkers only notice us within 15 feet.
Okay, so it's not the survival check. It's if you fail the survival check, you have to do a stealth check. So it's that roll, not that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. My mistake. Okay, so Right. Okay, so but default is still survival unless you have a different method of securing, traveling, the different skill you wish to try and attempt.
Okay, Ianthe she's good at maps, right?
Yeah.
So does she have can she get some sort of bonus because she can use maps, or does she get?
She has to find a map
How does
first.
that work? Oh. Okay.
Are we going back over terrain that we've gone over?
Partially. Yeah, because you're on a belly hill.
How about if I go to is there anybody else in the? Is there like a place I could buy a map in here?
I mean,
how about this? Can I use my persuasion to try to persuade somebody to draw me a map that's a local person?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of like local at the bar here. Yeah.
Wait.
What's up?
Can't we just have Drizzt?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's probably fair.
The guy literally going with us.
Yeah. Okay, so I would say, because of Drizzt, I would say that let's go ahead and just give everybody advantage on your survival check specifically, since he's the one going to be leading you guys.
Okay.
And I'll have him roll one too. Actually, have Cassie roll it, because
I've got it.
Sheet.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh. I got a natural 20 plus 1, 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cassie got 23. Drizzt got, I'm just adding a +2 to his, so that's 19.
Okay.
Wow.
For Drizzt.
Good.
And then Ianthe's?
I got a 14.
Okay. I mean, honestly, the DC wasn't as high this time. Actually, let me check my modifiers. Yeah, for top modifiers. Oh, they reset. That's right. Because you long rested. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's +1. Okay. That's going to change to... So that means that the DC was 15. So they did fail. But there's 3 of you guys that succeeded, so you're fine. Okay. And I believe it's been a long time that after each travel, I up the travel modifier by +1. Yes. Okay. So, and change it +2. And then...
You up it or down it?
I
So
up it. So it's...
Oh, you're upping the DC.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
and it's going to take. You're on horseback. Also, your horses were still there, surprisingly. You've extra now, quite a few extra, which is good.
Wait,
horses?
we put 2 horses together and run twice as fast, right?
I mean, technically, that is a thing where you can you switch your horses off and whatnot, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're going 1, 2, 3 hours worth. So I'm going to decrease your hours remaining to 41. And I need to roll a d20. It's the 19.
Wait, it was 45 and you decreased it by 3. That would be 42, right?
It was.
What? Roll the...
It was 44.
It's 44.
Oh, it's 44.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had 45 written down.
I just deducted the hour you guys spent here, doing all of your stuff.
Got it.
And what am I doing? 19. Let's see. Let's see. This is Windfall, number 19, which is the magically inclined amongst you feel a rush of energy in their bodies. Each spellcaster in the party may cast their next spell without using a spell slot.
Oh, nice. Somehow we have to remember that.
Yeah, good luck. It's not my problem. Okay. And we are moving on into the hanging tree. So let me go ahead and change my notes over to the appropriate area. And let's change the map over to the appropriate area, shall we?
Oh, I wasn't even looking at Discord.
It's alright, there was nothing to see until right now. We're in the same room for the entire time. Alright. So, you arrive at the entrance to the hanging tree, a tree that was used during an old forgotten civil war to hang deserters and traitors. A flower bridge guards the entrance to the place, a clear separation between the standard atmosphere of the outside and the more gloomy atmosphere of the path beyond. You make your way along the bridge, and you feel a bit of a chill under your skin in doing so. As you make your way along the path towards the tree, you spot several spectral forms along the way that kind of shades that hang in the air unmoving, like they're stuck in stasis, which is a slight drift to them as they hover. You approach a giant tree that has splintered to have the front look like a face with a sinister grin. And before the tree sits a table with rolls of parchment, and a more corporeal specter than the rest stands silently next to it. And over to you, over here. There.
Oh, that's us.
That's you. Surprise! Like, who is that? That's you. Surprise.
So do they notice us?
You're approaching the tree, correct?
Okay.
I put you guys there, you don't have to.
Well-
Cassie probably would have hung
Yeah.
back a little bit. Like we wouldn't have. She wouldn't have just walked right up to
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think any of us would have.
this figure that was standing there.
That's fine.
You're gonna hang back near the hanging tree.
She's so clever.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
And she just leaves. They leave the chat.
And basically just she would try to find a little spot where she could kind of scope out the situation and see. So far that nothing's acting aggressive towards us.
Nope. The specters on the edges are just kind of just sitting. They're like frozen in time, it looks like, basically.
Okay, so I see some things that look kind of see-through-y, and then I see some blue shiny things over there. Which ones are the specters?
All of them. They're all specters. The one that's different is the figure by the tree itself.
Well, right. So I see 4 like
Yes, they're
see-through
the same.
people, and then I see the blue guys, and they're all the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
There's some will-o-wisps next to me, or is that just fire?
Oh, that's just that would be
Ambient?
get a picture of the panther.
Yeah.
Earlier today. At his photo studio lights.
It looks really good.
It looks really good. I love it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
All right. So Cassie is vaguely familiar with this space because her and other organizations have used it as a drop point before.
You say drop point, but this looks like
It looks like a place where nobody wants to go, and that's an
No,
excellent place to
it
leave
looks like
information.
it looks like a sacred spot, like where people do religious things.
No, they killed people.
Altar. It looks like an altar.
Yeah.
God.
No, they
That took forever.
lots of executions took place here. That tends to make things distinctly unsacred.
It depends on what your religion is. I feel like just people would disagree.
Really. Anyway.
Nomad is getting a little bit skittish here, and he's not feeling real well, so he's gonna down 2 healing potions.
Drink healing potions? Oh, is he hurt?
Yeah,
From the last battle?
Remember the last battle? And just to make sure, we didn't get a short rest on our travel, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure that I can't boost that up some other way.
You can't sleep in the saddle.
So sorry, I need to get back. I need to go back to Trevor here.
Mhm.
So Cassie is like vaguely familiar with this space, correct?
Yes. Yeah, you're familiar with it. And you mentioned before, you've known people. You haven't personally been here, but you're aware of its existence and that it is a drop point that's used by different organizations and whatnot.
So she should have a vague idea of how to retrieve the information that has been left here. Even if she's never personally done it, she should heard stories. She should have a vague idea of how this works around here.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that you know that the guardian of the what's it called? The Glade. There we go. The guardian of the Glade does actually give instruction.
Okay.
I just rolled for healing.
Okay.
Well, that helped a lot.
Okay, so she's going to kind of pull everyone together and just kind of try to fill them in a little bit on what she knows about this place. And, that the Guardian is here and they will have to converse with him in order to get the information that they need.
Who is that?
The Guardian, the one who's standing up by the table there.
So do you know the Guardian?
I've never been. I was aware of this place. I've never personally used it as a drop point before, but other people that I've exchanged favors with have. And I know that the info that we need should be here. Now, as long as we are polite and respectful, we shouldn't have too many problems.
Okay.
But everyone just kind of keep calm, keep aware. This is a place used by those who deal in information. They tend to be the paranoid sort.
Rightly so.
And she's going to start kind of calmly walking towards the Guardian, taking great pains not to look aggressive.
Okay. Makes sense.
Not to look at them.
Nomad's gonna go with her and hold her hand.
Okay.
Are you pretending to be a child?
Kind of.
Cassie's a lot shorter than she normally is too, because Drizzt is a lot shorter than her. So it doesn't quite look as parent and childish as it would if Cassie was at her full height.
Okay, so you approach the Guardian, and you want to get a little closer here. She regards you and turns towards you. She was pretty motionless before, and as you get closer, you realize that she's not. It's not just that she's more, moderately more corporeal than the other specters. She looks definitely like fully corporeal, unlike them at all. She definitely has like a strange like spectral glow about her, but she still seems tangible. That makes sense.
Like I could theoretically touch this person, unlike the other
Yes.
spirits where my hand's just going to go through that.
Yes. You're not sure. You're not sure what kind of creature this is exactly. It's not like anything you're familiar with specifically, but it definitely seems some sort of like in between realms, living dead kind of thing.
Got it.
And she turns to you and she speaks. Let's go on here. Approach the hanging tree and give it your secrets. The dead keep silent counsel to help the living unburden their souls. Once your writings have touched the tree, they may never leave again, nor may they be gazed upon by anyone not specified on the letterhead. Come in peace and leave in peace, or join the ranks of the gallows.
Sounds like a problem.
Okay.
Nomad mumbles, why is nothing simple?
And there are 4 letters actively on the, I guess you would altar if you wish.
Okay.
Wait, letters as in letters of the alphabet, or letters as in
like
No.
like letters that
Yeah,
are
okay.
written to
Alright.
people.
Mhm.
Don't know if it's in my inventory, but I'm still going to kind of assume Cassie would have just like write some quick writing utensils on her. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Kind of one of her things. And she is going to look at the guardian. May I take a moment to write out an offering?
Take all the time you need. I'm here all day.
Thank you. And she's going to sit down, and she is going to start writing down a letter to the Black Ice, detailing everything that's happened to her since she basically remembers dying, what Lilith has been doing, where she is, all of it. And she's going to, knowing now that addressed to the letterhead thing, she's going to add a few names to the top of it, mostly like her direct report, that person's direct report, the 2 people she trained with.
Okay.
She's really trying to be like, okay, I don't want just anybody to get it, but I want whoever could theoretically show up here to be able to get it.
Mhm.
And so she's writing down, and I think she would add, my God, I'm having so many names here, so many names.
I know.
It said reply all, CC, BCC.
Yeah, I'm that person with the email. Everyone's gonna be so mad.
I don't know if you were aware, per our previous conversation.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Make sure I understand. So the idea is that only the person who is addressed.
Only
can take it?
Yes.
That's why Cassie's adding so many potential addressees. She wants this letter to be, if it's found, to hopefully have somebody who can, whoever finds it can be one of the people who takes it. And I get, what's the name of the guy who taught me how to fight again? We found.
Was it the guy who's in purgatory with us?
Yeah. What was his name?
I should
I
know
have
this.
many notes. I have too many notes. Where is he? Important people. Where is he?
My stuff's not loading, so it's gonna take a minute for me to find out too.
Sorry, I don't even know all of your names.
It started with an M.
Marcos Unalton.
Marcus. There we go. She addresses.
Oh, it's Marcus. Okay.
Marcos, not Marcus.
Oh, Marcos. Yeah.
Yeah. She adds Marcos's name to it.
Okay.
And just fills it out with everything possible that she can think of, and sets that down on the altar. And as she's doing that, she's going to try to scan what's there and see if she's not going to try to touch them. She just wants to scan and see if she can get a quick read of the letters and what might be named on the letterhead.
Yeah, so there's a letter to Terry, to Kanoni, to Lilith, and to Amanda.
Okay. Oh, no. And Cassie's probably going to be assuming that it's that one to Lilith that she wants.
It's a good assumption.
Yeah. All right. I've seen Lilith, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just like, how do I get in the tree?
Tree, good tree.
So she's going to turn to...
But, like, all the secrets are in it. So, like, how do I get in it?
No.
How long has it been here? No. How does it hold all the secrets? She's like, what's the magic behind this?
And Cassie is going to set the letter down. Say, thank you. With your blessings, we will depart.
And she just nods. Doesn't seem to really care that much.
And she just kind of tugs Nomad's hand and says, okay, come on.
Okay.
And just waves cheerfully.
Wants to lead everyone far enough. She wants to be... Is there like a big rock or something they can go behind? Something that'll break line of
sight? The other side of the tree?
Yeah.
Also, like, you came around like a big corner back here you can go behind. But yeah.
So we're just going to go back around there. And once she's there, she'll be like, okay. I saw the one we need.
How do we get it? Who is it addressed to?
It's addressed to Lilith. I may need to pretend to be Lilith.
I was just thinking, have you ever seen Lilith?
Mm-hmm.
I have. I was tracking.
Oh, that's
her.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She's the one who she stabbed me a whole bunch.
Oh right. So what is your plan?
Well, and Cassie uses shape change to become Lilith.
Oh. Whoa.
I can become Lilith. I've heard her voice. I know how she speaks. This was what I was out here doing. I was trying to find her and stop her. Oh, it's just going to depend on how. Like, it's not magic when I look like this.
Mm-hmm.
I do, in a sense, kind of become this person. So it's just going to depend on if there's a question or a code word. I might. And she's just kind of racking her memory, trying to think if there was anything she was told about picking information up from here, and just how detailed she thinks this imitation is going to have to be, because like her clothes are she's switched her armor on. Her clothing for this part at this point looks like a weird mesh between her homeland and dark elf.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Her clothing situation is looking a little bit eccentric at this point.
So you can't change what the clothing looks like?
I can't change my clothes. I can change my appearance. I can change my voice. So I can look and sound like Lilith.
I have spare clothes.
Well, and then it just becomes down to, like, does the ghost
care
that I'm not dressed exactly like Lilith? Like, is that going to be the sticking point?
But I was thinking, if I give you some spare clothes, at least you won't be wearing the same clothes that he just saw.
That's a good plan. Good plan. And so Cassie's going to take, like, her cloak, the boots. Actually, no, she's got the spider slippers on now, so she's going to keep those on.
Didn't your cloak hide what you were wearing?
Well, the cloak itself is fairly distinctive.
Yeah, but if you take the cloak off, then what you were wearing underneath is new.
And anything else she can kind of alter quickly to...
I got flannel.
Yeah, flannel might be a bit much. But she's trying to... going through whatever Nomad... whatever anybody has, Nomad and Drizzt especially, she's going to be like, yeah, give me that belt, and try to kind of more complete the dark elf look a lot. Or is Is Lilith a dark elf? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so... Oh...
Just trying to think, is there anything else we can do to...
This is exactly what I do. Okay.
Alright.
We pray to God.
I will say, if you asked earlier, if you knew, like, more specifics about this, you know that there is some form of check to verify your identity, but you don't really know what that is exactly.
Yeah.
If it's visual or if it's...
The only thing that Cassie's kind of taking solace in right now is that this is not an illusion. So it can't be dispelled or easily seen through kind of thing. It's mostly going to be whether or not it's going to come down to whether or not she thinks that do I know enough about Lilith to try to convince this person that I'm Lilith and get that letter.
Okay.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. My cat stepped on my power button, and I thought she turned my tower off, but it turned out that it was fast enough that it did not. But everything did go dark for like 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Kitty, no.
It's okay. So I just missed the last like 20 seconds of what was said.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, Cassie is just kind of trying to psych herself up, and she's running through all the contacts that she had just tracking down Lilith. And is just trying to make sure she's like, do I have my names in order? Do I have my cities in order? Do I know what her path across the continent kind of looked like before she joined up with Ordog? And yeah, just basically trying to make sure she has all the intel.
Well, okay, but like before you make her mad, because we know this isn't gonna work, because we know Trevor hates us.
Well,
so
that's just rude. You're just rude.
Am I wrong? Do you really think that he was gonna give us a checkpoint that you could get through?
I mean, I was kind of hoping he would give us like something a skill check would do.
No, it's too easy.
He hasn't yet. At least we haven't succeeded in anything yet.
Well, the only things that he gives us are because he forgets we can do them.
I do have bad memory, it's true.
Am I wrong?
Well,
but
it's not so much that you're wrong, so much as...
Are you hoping he forgot?
No, I'm not wanting to metagame this.
No, I mean, I know. I was just thinking, like
I want to try to see what my character would
as
do.
soon as she saw the Guardian, would be like, how can we free her from this role?
Oh.
Because if there's no Guardian, the secrets are free.
So what did he say? What did the Guardian say? What did she say would happen if the wrong person took it?
I'm kind of assuming everything will attack us.
I mean, it said you would become part of
you join the ranks of the gallows.
Yeah.
So they will try to kill us and keep us here.
Oh, you're assuming that. Maybe you immediately die.
Right. So how many of these specters are there?
Would you like us to just go in there guns blazing and fight everyone?
No, maybe we should talk to her.
I did talk to her. This is what she told me.
Well, maybe what we could
only
do
the
is...
person that the letter is addressed to can pick it up. I can become the person that it is addressed to. I'm a bounty hunter. This is what I do.
We don't need your scum. Sorry.
How many specters are there?
A lot. Yes, there's a lot. I mean, because you came through a winding path and there were more along the path. So there's quite a few here, but there's also quite a few if you were to try and escape. So, I mean, you would probably say several dozen. There's probably in the current location, there's probably
not
about
good.
half a dozen.
Right. Well, I see 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and then there was those blue glowy things off to the side. I think there was like 4 of those, right? Yeah, so that's 8 right there.
Yep.
And are they visible? I mean, we can see them?
Yes.
The lose-lose situation, isn't it? So basically what she's going to do, we'll take the worst case scenario, which is probably what's going to really happen, is she's going to try it, it's not going to work, and then they're all going to attack us, right? And we're going to be 4 of us to like 8 of them. Right?
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I am
guys, I already
asking
said
our
I
friend.
didn't want to metagame it. I want to actually try to like do what I built my character to do.
Yeah. Okay, so
I want to have enough faith in my DM to not believe that he's going to just set us impossible tasks and purposely TPK us.
I'm not so sure, but yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Just
y'all
trying to think-
barely been injured so far, I'll be honest.
No, those people are pretty like. So, we lost Ianthe as well.
I see her.
No, like in the voice chat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
That
I
cat found her
wonder...
after all. Came back around for round 2.
Right.
Yep.
All right. But yeah. No, I know. You guys have been hurt quite a bit, but
Yeah, and
Well, Cassie was down like 2 or 3 times in a row.
yes.
Oh, Cassie's better from that.
She's better now. It's fine.
Like
Okay.
she's not perfect. She's not at full health or anything, but like here's the problem I'm having with this whole thing is that I want us to be able to like role play our way through these
Same here.
situations. I don't want to have to do above table talk every time we come across one of these things. And I know a lot of this is like Trevor wanting his like it can't be fun for anybody to just try to deconstruct the world to the most
Okay, no, I think you should do
easy
it.
way to
I'm
do
not
it. Like,
questioning that.
I'm not
just
saying
wondering...
I have to do it. I'm just saying like
No.
immediately going to okay, how's Trevor going to try to kill us? We have to try to outsmart him. Like that's
I know.
That's not fun for anybody.
No. Okay, I think you should definitely do it. I'm just thinking, is there anything we should be doing while you're doing that?
And that's great. Like we can definitely have that. I'm just saying like to immediately go above table and be like, okay, how can we?
Oh yeah.
Like. Yeah, we also need to wait for Ianthe to come back because I'm definitely not trying this without our cleric.
We could make a run for it.
I mean, absolutely. Like if this goes wrong.
If you want to make a run for it, I could cast some spells to speed us up.
Yeah, like there's plenty of options.
I mean, that would probably make sense.
The reason we leave things here is because they are safe. They're protected.
Okay, she said 1 sec.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say? The reason we what?
The reason we leave information here is because it is protected. It's a safe place for us to leave information. But there's always nothing is 100%. Nothing is foolproof. We leave these drops knowing that it could be found. It's why we double check. It's why we put things in code. It's why we
Would you prefer
we
to be...
do our job knowing that we will probably get caught.
I could after you did it look like you could grab the letter and run? Or is it like attached somehow?
If we're going to do that, I mean, I don't think it didn't look attached. It looked like they were just sitting there. If we're going to do that, then I want all of you far away before I do it.
So I am thinking
You guys
maybe
all wait for me at the entrance. I grab it and I run to join you.
instead of running, I could teleport you.
How close would you need to be?
90 feet.
90 feet? And how
And I
far
could
can you
teleport. I can teleport you 90 feet on the other side of me, so you'd be ahead of us. I mean, if we wanted that.
We could try to set that up. Once again, I want to send Ianthe and Drizzt back to the entrance, possibly even with the all the horses. Send you 90 feet down the path, and then you could, if it starts to go wrong, you could grab me and we could flee. But I want to have as many people out of harm's way before we try that.
I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better just me go down than everyone.
How will I know if you need help?
I can yell fairly loud.
Okay. So do you want to yell a special word if you want to be zapped over?
Trying to think. We may have to. How many? Can you move yourself in a willing target, or just?
No, just you.
Just.
Well, if I do you, I have to be next to you.
Oh, so you
if I do you and me, it's. I think it's more efficient if I just do you.
Yeah. Do you have one where I can just move a great deal faster?
I could give you 10 extra feet of movement. That's it.
Man, I wish I had a giant flying bird right now.
You could, right?
No, the bird's gone until Rostin will return to me tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Welcome back.
We were still discussing what to do if things go bad.
Yeah. There is a chance that she will believe that I am
back.
Lilith, that she will...
Yes, so if that's the case, we are good to go.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to plan for in case it does not go so well.
Yeah.
So do we know how many... DM's back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how many feet we are from... do we have some sort of estimate
From
of
what?
distances here? From wherever the letter is.
Yeah.
Depending on where you want to stand. I mean...
Well, just straight back from where the letter is, how many feet are, like 90 feet? How far is 90 feet from there? Wherever the letter is.
It's right here.
Okay.
So it goes to about there.
Okay. So assuming this layout is accurate, you'd even be able to see me from right there.
Uh-huh. And probably I would just teleport you to where I am because I'm going to be slower than you.
Yeah, like the better solution at that point is for Cassie to pop up back to her true height, grab you, and start running.
Well, how fast can she run with me? Is it slow her down? Because I'm small. DM is. Yeah. Can she run just as fast with me as without me, or is it
carrying you?
Yeah.
I think that's like dragging a person, isn't it? So that's like half speed.
That's if they're the same size as you. He's smaller than me.
Your current form is not large.
Oh no, I would pop up to my larger size.
Does that take an action? Does that take time to do that?
Probably.
Makes an action.
Yeah. Which isn't terrible, mind you, but she could dash at the same time.
Yep. I was thinking because it's
well,
not...
okay. So what I can do, use a spell slot. Oh, my first spell slot's free though. Yes. I could do an expeditious retreat on myself. So I can dash action. Dash is an action. Or sorry, bonus action dash.
Yeah.
So I can dash as my action, move, and bonus action. So I can go 75 feet in a...
Cassie also has her blink ability where she can sacrifice health to move.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Okay, and I could do a speed boost on you if you want. That would give you 10 feet more. What?
And 10. I would take 10 feet.
Yeah, I don't have haste, no.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do a haste, or sorry, you said haste.
Yeah,
right, we're going to do a speed boost on you for 10 feet. I will do Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah.
And the others should be way away, right?
Yes, like if our plan is for me to just go up there, grab it, and immediately run, I'd want Drizzt and Ianthe to be waiting. How big is this area? Like, how far did we
really
walk
big.
to?
It's very large. This is how far back you have to get basically to get to the exit, which is way over here. I'm not sure how far that is in feet, but it's very far.
Yeah. But it's
several thousand.
Yeah.
Okay, but once we're ahead of them,
there are more along the way, mind you.
They're more along.
But
yeah.
Like at different intervals, there are others.
But they wouldn't even know that they let us through. So why would they even know to do anything?
Oh yeah.
Of what's there.
Yeah.
So, I would like to at least talk.
Yeah.
Like, I do
it.
think, no, I do think we should at least talk to her before I simply grab the letter and run.
I mean, are you just like you're gonna go be Lilith? So
yeah, and that's what I'd like to at least see what her reaction is to seeing me before we decide to just grab it and run. If she addresses me in a way that makes me think that she knows, then I can.
So what you should do is go with the same kind of questions you did the first time, so that she, it doesn't look like you know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So you want to?
But
would you like a code word? Okay.
Let us just go see what she says if I go and ask her if there are any messages for me.
Blessings.
I believe as long as I do not actually attempt to take the letter, we are safe.
Okay, should we stay back?
Yes. Everyone else stay back.
Do you want me to stay back and get ready to teleport you in case for when you go forward? Let's just assume you're going to go forward and go into the thing. Shall we?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? Do you want to try to do the run thing?
I want to go and speak to her first. I'm not going to try to take the letter immediately. I'm going to see what her reaction is to simply me going and asking, are there...
Right, but if she lets you go, then I'm not going to be able to communicate with you.
If she doesn't immediately attack me, but I get the sense that she would not react favorably to me attempting to take the letter, I might just turn around and come back.
Okay.
I'm not going to immediately. I'm going to try not to immediately start a fight with this creature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would like to do this without endangering any of you if I can. I would like to at least investigate the possibility that she will.
Okay, I just need a signal for you to tell me if you need to be pulled out. Yes, caca.
Actually, yes. I will yell my bird's name, Roston.
Okay. You could also do a signal.
I
just screams.
Yeah, like that.
I don't need a secret code word if you could just yell.
Yeah, like
So Roston.
I don't really have any way to signal.
She turns around and says, "Peace, motherfucker."
Yeah,
Nomad does a little twirly thing and says, "Why don't you just do this?"
I'm not sure if I'm graceful enough to pull that off. What I could do is, and she kind of turns around and like her hair, I'm assuming kind of currently looks like where it's like long and white and way down her back. And she just makes the very tips of it turn black.
Okay.
So if you can, if she's standing in such a way where they can still theoretically see her, if you see the very bottom of my hair start to turn color, like it's all turning black, that means I need help.
Okay. And you want to be zapped out of there.
Yes.
Okay, give me the positioning of everybody.
Currently, wherever we're currently standing, so that we're kind of out of sight of everyone, either like
Right.
behind the big rock or the tree or something. We're going to have everybody kind of wait back there.
Where are the horses?
We've never had minis for the horses.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just asking, are they with us or are they someplace
Technically,
else?
yes. You left them at the.
Okay.
They couldn't cross the bridge to get here.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so we have to,
very
if
narrow.
we run, we have to make it all the way to the bridge. That would be our goal, right?
Yeah.
To get to the bridge. So I want to be within 90 feet of her.
Okay.
Hidden. And then if she starts going forward, I would move forward too. So I'm always within 90 feet of her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
And yeah, Cassie is going to, unlike last time where she walked up acting cautiously and unsure, this time she tries to affect more of an air of haughtiness and command, like somebody who is attempting to take over the world would.
Okay. Very good. All right. Yes, and once again, she is motionless for the most part until you actually get within close range, and then she turns to you now, Lilith, right?
Yep.
Welcome back. Pass the test of your astral self once again to retrieve your letter.
Cassie's going to drop the form
Ooh.
and just become Cassie again.
Okay.
What did you even say? What did you say?
Did you?
I
hear
didn't
it?
say anything. I didn't say anything.
No,
Uh,
I couldn't
couldn't hear me?
understand what you. I heard you, but I couldn't make out what you said.
Oh, is it too garbly?
No, I sometimes have a hard time understanding words.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
she said, "Welcome back. Pass the test of your astral self to retrieve your letter."
Okay, I didn't understand the astral self part.
Hmm.
And
That was
Cassie-
just me, not the actual audio.
Gotcha. So apparently
Yeah.
that made that Kathy did not want you to proceed.
Apparently not.
Cassie knew at that point that they were screwed. That there was no disguise that was going to get her through, and she was not going to attempt to deceive her.
Okay.
So she becomes Cassie again,
Wow.
and kind of smiles. Guardian, may we speak candidly?
I suppose.
Thank you. I know your duty here is to guard these letters. That is why we have, I hope graciously, but I fear possibly without proper gratitude, taken advantage of this space. There are countless lives on the line that one of these letters could help save. Is there anything that could convince you to give me one of these letters?
You're not the first to come to me with such a plight. It is not me that you have to convince. The magic is old and binding. I do not believe that it is my decision to make.
What would happen if I try to take the letter?
You would face the wrath of this place, of this desecrated land, and you would be trapped here. I would be forced to take a different form and prevent you from leaving.
That's not actually the worst thing that I thought would happen, so that's actually an upside, believe it or not.
Well, I'm glad you find your impending doom delightful.
Oh, I would really rather not make an enemy of you. You have done much good for people over the years, and I respect the work that you do here.
Who placed the magic?
She shouts from the corner.
I'm just really curious.
Cassie kind of beckons the others up because she's still really trying not to pick a fight here.
Okay, so
and
Ianthe, it would be concerned that
he's like,
Ianthe is like,
if the cleric can tell her anything about the magic's not her thing. She's really kind of just trying.
I mean, what Ianthe hears is that you've never had a choice in any of this, and you are here against your will, and that makes her sad. Who trapped you here?
Hold on, I'm moving my chairs.
I know, yeah, sorry.
Are you asking her this?
Yeah.
Okay. I do not remember much of my past. I do know that, to my knowledge, no one created the magic. It formed amidst the pain and the suffering and the anguish of what happened here. It sprung into existence, and there was, I'm not privy to what it was, but there was some secret that had to be protected at all costs, and that is why this specific magic exists.
And we have simply made use of that fact over the years.
Indeed, there is actually another letter inside of the tree that is impenetrable to get to. That is the root. No pun intended.
The first secret?
The first secret.
If you destroy it, then it would destroy the magic.
This is true, but I cannot do this, and I do not believe that you would be able to do this.
Cassie's just kind of looking at the magic users like,
Has anyone tried to destroy the tree?
There have been wars and fires over the centuries that have attempted to bring down the tree, both intentionally and unintentionally. None have succeeded thus far.
So earlier you said that we did not need to convince you, but we needed to convince what? We need to convince the magic, or is it a person?
By convince, really there is no true convincing. You must be the correct soul to obtain your information. There is a check that must be performed, a verification of your astral self, to verify the integrity of it and that you are the correct individual. That is the convincing, as it was, that must happen.
This is probably something else that has been tried over the years, but what if... Oh. These letters are all folded up, I'm assuming?
Well, you could read the...
They're in an envelope. They're in an envelope,
They're in an
basically.
envelope, yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't want to actually remove the letter, if I did not want to take it with me or remove it from its space here, would I be able to read it?
It is possible to read said letters.
Okay.
Yes.
So, if I were to... Like I said, I'm not going to remove the letter in any way. But if I copy it, would that count as trying to remove it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, really?
Would just my reading it count as trying to take it?
It's kind of a gray area, to be perfectly honest with you.
I understand that. That's why I really...
It's like a 50-50
As I
shot.
said, I really don't want to make an enemy of you. You
Sorry.
seem like a very decent person.
Has anyone gotten into the tree?
No.
So this letter that's in the tree, that's what gives it its magic? Is that what you're saying? Not sure if I
Presumably,
understand.
That is my The secret
What about-
gives it its magic and its power. I don't know if the letter itself does.
Someone
But when
left-
somebody knows the secret, then it can't protect it anymore.
That's your interpretation? I do not know.
Can we astral project into the tree?
You could try.
Why do I just love the idea that we have completely flummoxed this guardian?
She's just like, what are you doing?
I want to free you.
I have a simple job, okay? I clock
I just
in.
don't-
I
You
yell at
deserve
people.
better.
I yell at
I don't want to
teenagers.
kill people just because they're doing their job.
We really have no quarrel.
Aren't you tired of people trying to kill us because we're doing our job? I don't want to kill people because they're doing their job. She's not even her job. She's a slave to magic.
Yeah, she does.
You-
The cleric makes a good point. I mean, I honestly feel kind of guilty now, even leaving a letter here.
You should.
It's my duty.
A secret was so bad that ancient magic popped up. Do you know how hard that is? Something so terrible happened here that the world was like, nah, we don't want anyone ever to find out.
So do you like your job?
Well, the benefits are pretty lacking, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Bad severance pay.
No time off. You said you're here all the time.
I am here all the time. The hours are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
What if you were to quit your job? Would something bad happen if you quit your job?
I
Have you ever
can't.
have you
Why?
ever tried to go against the magic?
I'm more. Have you ever just tried to leave? Like, not saying that you would want to. I'm just saying, have you ever physically tried to walk beyond the
I
reach of the
am
magic?
bound to this place, as are the others. We cannot
Everyone's
exist
there?
anywhere else.
Oh, we gotta free all these spirits.
So
I
if
mean-
you went someplace else, you would
Ghost army.
you would what would happen to you if you tried to leave?
I don't know, but I.
All right, somebody pick her up and take her.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Cassie immediately is like, no, don't touch it, don't touch it.
But like, okay, so you know how they do the astral projection to check? Well, what if the you just keep going into the tree.
Huh?
Astral project into the tree.
We don't know what.
I don't even know how to astral project.
I don't either.
Yeah. Do you know how to astral project?
Well, if I don't know how to astral project and I want a letter that someone left for me, how do I get it?
Oh, no. There are physical. What she means is, she has a way. The guardian has a way of seeing my astral self.
Well, does the guardian or does the magic? No.
I am kind of assuming a little bit of both. It's not so much that I need to astral project in order to retrieve the letter. It's that either the magic or the guardian would have some way of seeing my astral self, which
the word astral project, that was she didn't say that, did she? Wasn't that our interpretation?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You just said astral.
Yeah, astral.
But I guess when she said that, I assumed it meant that you had to astral project. Because why isn't she seeing your astral self the whole time?
Well, that's what.
No, she was fooled.
No, she wasn't fooled. She knew it was me instantly.
No, she said that you were going to have to be checked.
Yeah, she said welcome back when I walked up.
She did say welcome back, yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, we didn't know if that was a welcome back because Lilith has been here before.
Did you know who Cassie was before she shifted back?
Who are you talking to? Oh.
No. That is why I asked for verification.
See?
I can only see your astral self if I touch you.
He was gonna find out.
What's your name?
Oh my god, we are so rude.
Hold on, I had to look it up.
They're not known.
My name is Zazodius.
Oh, that's really cool. Wait, do I have any historical knowledge of that name?
Give me a history check.
Ah, fuck. No, I closed
No.
my D&D tab.
Oh.
Cassie is proficient in history too. Can she
All right. Yeah,
take
you
a
can
shot
take
at
a
it?
shot too, yeah.
And
Hold on, I had D&D
Hold
Beyond opened and I accidentally clicked X.
Oh.
is she a fae, fiend, or undead?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I get to roll with advantage.
Wait, who's rolling?
Also you.
Both of us.
Both of you.
Cassie is
To see if you
proficient
happen to
in
know
history,
who
too.
Zodius is or something, right?
She's proficient at very specific types of history.
Mm.
Cassie got a 22.
Oh.
Now he's got to go look it up. Wow. This is a puzzler.
What did you get, Ante?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
I mean, that's a 13.
This is a tough one. Because she's not a prominent historical figure.
Yeah, no. Cassie's.
Well, would I recognize the language of the culture or something?
And Cassie's knowledge tends to be very niche. That's why I said fae, fiend, or undead. So
Yeah.
more to do with what she is rather than how she got here or
Okay.
anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, what's the
figured they
chances that
would
you would
be.
actually know this person's name?
I thought
Yeah.
that they would be a prominent person.
Right, versus... Right, I mean, if they've been here for 1,000 years kind of a thing, then she
Yeah.
probably would know.
This is more like Cassie's. There's a chance Cassie can recall what kind of being this is versus.
Right.
Does proficiency add anything? If I have a
you're
It's
proficient.
factored in. Yeah, it's factored in already, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean,
D&D Beyond adds your proficiency bonus automatically.
Okay.
If you're proficient, yes.
Yeah.
Which you are.
I am.
Sorry, I don't actually have a designation for her for type of undead, honestly.
That's fine.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Does she remember her country's name? Was there like some ancient country here before?
I mean, she mentioned before she doesn't remember like almost all of her past at all. So
I'm satisfied with undead.
She's definitely undead.
Yeah.
And...
Like, well, yeah, she is now. Duh.
No, like there are different types of undead. So like, that helps narrow it down considerably. Given what Cassie is trained to recognize, like at least being able to narrow it down to, okay, so I have a better clue of what she is, kind of.
So
thing. Like,
I will say that it reminds you the most of you encountered a bunch of undead at the retreat, right? Several different kinds of undead. One of the kinds where the I think they were like the barons, what they were called. That they were cursed.
Okay.
And so they weren't like, right? They're not like typical ghosts necessarily. Like they persist because of curse magic, basically. In a weird like half interdimensional state.
Okay. So like,
she's borderline apparition. Like,
okay. So there's
like.
So Cassie would could make the assumption like this probably was a living person at one point, and has been trapped here by the magic. Yeah,
like you'd assume that like it's not that it wasn't like, oh, she was killed and then resurrected as like a corpse. It's not like a zombie or whatever. This is like she was influenced by some sort of magic that transformed her into this.
Yeah, she's been like magically.
What happens if I use dispel magic on her?
Way to find out.
I don't think she'd be our friend anymore.
No.
Why?
I have a question.
I think that might instantly end her existence.
But maybe maybe she would be ready to. I would ask her first, or maybe she'd be ready to pass on to the next world.
Feel free.
Are you asking her this?
You could ask her.
Yeah.
Or the tree. I don't know. It's an option.
Yes.
So I'm talking to her. So if you is the decision up to you? Could you let us?
No.
No, it's not up to her.
The magic is final. I am the hammer wielded by it. I don't get to control what happens next.
So how does this astro check work?
The magic uses me to verify your astral self, that you are who you say you are, then if you pass the check, then you can retrieve your letter. Otherwise, you don't.
Cassie holds out a hand to her to let her perform the check.
Okay.
Mostly, she's just really at this point trying to demonstrate to everybody what would be involved.
Okay.
Wait, but if she fails, doesn't like that trigger everything?
I'm not trying to take a letter. I'm like just show them how you would.
I see.
The person.
Okay. She reaches over and she just like just taps one finger on your forehead, and you see Cassie's soul leave her body, and her body just kind of flumps to the ground, and it kind of just floats there. And then she makes like a motion with her hand, and it sucks it back into Cassie's body.
I don't want to do that again. Don't want to do that again.
No, it
out
feels
of body
terrible.
experience.
Yeah, it feels terrible.
Okay, but were you aware of like being outside of your body?
Yep, it's very unnerving. It's very unnerving. That was weird. That was so weird. I could still feel it, and yet, that was so weird. Being in two places at once is not good. It's not good. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, there was no way I was passing that.
So Nomad wants to just walk up to the were you gonna say something? Looks like she was gonna say something. Okay, just gonna walk up to the candles and stuff and just kind of take a look around, just to see if I see anything of interest.
Give me an investigation check.
Hold on, where'd it go? All right. Why is it when I used to have high investigation, you never asked for it, and
You didn't
now
use
that
to
I
poke at things.
Oh, I
got
mean,
a
I'm proficient.
16.
Do you want me
16?
to help
Um.
or
Yeah,
not?
'cause-
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna assist him?
Sure.
Okay.
so she can roll then too, right?
Or you can get advantage.
You
Yeah,
or you
just
roll
get advantage.
Yeah. Just roll again.
But she's got higher proficiency.
Do I?
My investigation is +0.
Yeah, mine's +3.
Okay. So he's
So
gonna
you-
look too. Okay.
So you
Has
roll
my
for investigation.
okay? Did my audio change?
No,
Nope.
I don't think so.
I think it's
Okay,
okay.
just making sure it's still using the right microphone.
I think. I don't know.
You said investigation. Okay.
Yes.
God.
Bad.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
12. 12.
Okay. Okay.
It's better, but
And
And I got a
it-
16.
Okay. So two things I will say you
oh wait,
noticed.
did I have advantage or just
No,
regular?
Just regular.
Okay.
Yeah. Two things out there you notice, Nomad. One is above you in the tree. There is something shiny. And then you notice on the letters something's a little odd with the Lilith letter. You'd have to give me an Arcana check to figure out what that is.
Okay.